next step is the wallpaper and the green-blue color that we picked out for the accents. Super exciting. So today I'm going to be tackling this, the medicine cabinet, and then the lower cabinet area. And we ended up going with the Nature's Promise, which I think is going to be so pretty. It's kind of like a greeny blue-gray. I think it's going to look fantastic. Show you the little bit in the bathroom that I've gotten done so far. Not a whole lot, but I've just done the medicine cabinet, and it's such a pretty color. It's like a seafoam green. I have to do another coat on it, but I honestly just did this with a paintbrush because there's smaller places that I needed to get into. It was easier just to do the whole thing with a paintbrush. But in between when I was working on that, I was in here in the utility room helping Stuart with this. And I think it looks so good. We got self-adhesive wood wallpaper, and it was a little bit tense putting it up, but I think it was worth it. Do you think it was worth it?
Yeah, it really makes it more finished looking.
And the fact of it is, there are places where it's not perfectly straight, but because of the fact that this is like a rough finish style of wood plank wallpaper, it's very, very forgiving. So I'm happy that we went with something like this and not something more like finished or polished looking, because you can't see the imperfections. It covers them up so well. So this was, this whole wall took one whole roll of the wallpaper, so I would bet that we need 2, 3, maybe even 4 more rolls before we're completely done with all the places that we're doing it. Like you see, we're going to do this wall, and then the ends of the slide out, the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen. Like there's small places throughout the rest of the trailer that are going to be done, but it looks so good. I'm honestly not even mad about it. I think it's going to be worth it to spend a little bit of money. It's not like a super expensive wallpaper. It's not super cheap. It was what, like $22?
Yeah, it's about 20 bucks a roll, and the roll is, I want to say 27 inches wide and 78 inches tall, or 80 inches tall, somewhere around that. But sheet with that much overlap, and then one of these planks. We still have some left over that we can use in a small place, but essentially almost a full roll.
It's definitely not a one-person job. I had to take breaks from what I was doing in the bathroom to help him with that, because you have to have somebody holding and unrolling as you're pushing up and like smoothing out and everything. So
thank you.
You are very welcome. So it looks great, and I'm really satisfied with it, and I think it's going to add a lot of character to the travel trailer and the places where we put it. I think it's going to just be a nice little pop of something different.
This is my first time recording myself doing this stuff. She said, think about how Granger Smith does it. So if you end up watching this someday, Granger Smith, just know that I watch your videos. I like them.
That's when we'll know we made it.
That's when we'll know we made it. One last thing that I was going to say about putting this wallpaper on is we use some wallpaper adhesive. I forget the exact brand exactly, but we got it at Home Depot. It's about 20 bucks for a gallon. Comes in like a jug. I think it adds in a forgiveness factor, and I think that's pretty important, because resetting, it's unnerving trying to pull up wallpaper, and you're just like, oh, I hope this sticks. I hope this sticks. After you can pull it off, put it on, put it off, put it on. But yeah, use wallpaper adhesive and get yourself some kind of knife to keep on smoothing things out. So, out with the old, and in with the new. We got an Oxygenics power massage, new shower head. It does, I believe, 1.5 gallons per minute, and most shower heads do 2 to 3 gallons per minute. What this does is cut down on our water usage. where one, if we were going to be boondocking like while we were traveling and we're not hooked up to power for maybe a day or two, that's not going to be a big part of what we do, but it would help. And then also, the biggest thing I think is that on travel trailers they don't have like an unlimited supply of hot water. Our hot water heater is 6 gallons. The fact that you can slow down the flow kind of extends the time that you have hot water, so you don't feel like you're camping as much. It feels a little bit more residential. So with an Oxygenics, what they do, hence the name, is they add in air into the water somehow. You'd have to watch some kind of YouTube video on it, at least I would. But they introduce air into it, so it's a more aerated water, so it feels like you're getting just as much, if not more, water. I think this will do really well. Just a note, it comes with this, which typically on a residential house, they have like the spigot that comes out. You would screw it onto there to hold it, but we already have a holder, and there's no spigot. The hookup is down here by the handles. So with time and usage, and especially hot water usage, this hose will relax some, but it has a whole bunch of different settings, reduces our water flow, and it looks a whole lot better than that chinky little plastic thing.
In between my first and second coats of paint on the bathroom and utility room closets, and I would have done a time lapse. You can see it looks fantastic, but my phone died, and I figured at this point we all know what me painting a wall looks like, so I didn't really feel like it was super important. But I'm gonna get the second coat put on here in a second, and then these and the bathroom are going to be done. I absolutely love this color. I'm so happy with it. So while I'm doing that and finishing up Stuart's cramming homework.
Thank you for holding down the fort, getting a lot done.
My pleasure. It's all coming together.
She really does enjoy it.
I do. It's nice. I'm making a home for us to live in. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy it. Not to say that I'm going to be eager to do this all again when this is all finished, because
Yes, you are.
Oh,
yes,
it's tiring.
I give this 2 or 3 years, and then it's like, we need some change.
No, I don't think so. I don't think this is something. I think I'm going to be able to live with what we've got pretty contentedly.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys where we're at so far. I think my goal for the rest of the day is to get the second coat put on and pull tape and probably call it a day, and that'll be it for today, which is very, very satisfying because it took a while to get all of the edge work done, and I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to get everything painted that I wanted to, but it looks like I'm going to, so that makes me really happy.
Got the inkling before we leave today. It's just, I gotta do something. Gonna try and do the wallpaper, not the wallpaper, the peel and stick tiles that go on the backsplash in the bathroom.
The next day.
after burning the midnight oil a little bit later than usual, but we made a real dent on everything in the travel trailer. I didn't film too much of it, but I will show you guys now. So we have the kitchen range area, which is all done. We got the wood wallpaper up, which looks fantastic. Obviously the backsplash is up, you guys saw that go up. And then, in addition, we also put up the wood on the ends of the slide out. And Stuart did such a good job.
We did a good job.
I couldn't have done it without him. And it looks so good. So now, the ends of the slide out are done, the kitchen is done, the utility laundry room is done. Really all that's left is the bathroom and the bedroom, which I'm thinking we can probably get knocked out today.
Yeah.
Which is it's not really gonna be that hard. There's just certain places where you have to be careful and kind of take your time, but it's really not that bad. Another thing that I'm really excited about that I love that Stuart put in yesterday is we got a new faucet. The faucet that we had before was this like cheap, ugly white plastic thing. It was just a typical faucet that would come in a travel trailer. So I bought this one. It is stainless steel. It's got the extendable nozzle, which was something that we wanted. It's so pretty, it looks so nice. It really just classed up our kitchen and I absolutely love it. So just few little things here and there that we're doing to kind of dress the place up and give it personality. It's really exciting. We have Bob here right now. If you can see him back there looking around. Stuart wanted to bring him so that he could start looking around the trailer. We always bring Apollo with us and Bob always stays at home. So now Bob's just looking around trying to figure out why in the world we brought him to this tiny little place. What do you think, Bob? What do you think? It's okay, right? He'll be okay. He'll adjust. He'll adjust and then he'll love it and he'll wonder why in the world anyone would ever want to leave. So anyway, we're gonna get started on everything and finish up this little bit of wallpaper and we'll be on a roll. The next big thing is gonna be the floors. And we finally, well, I won't give away anything about that. That'll be for the next chapter, but stay tuned. If you want to see some of the stuff that doesn't make it into these vlog chapters, you should follow me on Instagram because I have a highlight there where I post things for our little project here that we've got going on. So not everything makes it into these vlogs just because it would be too much. So follow me there if you want to see some of that stuff. And yeah, let's get to it. Thank you so much for checking out this latest installment of our trailer chapter journey. If you made it this far, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and of course subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll know every single time I post. And let us know down in the comments below what you think of our endeavor so far and whether or not this is something you would ever consider taking on. Don't forget to check out the other trailer chapters if you haven't seen them already, and I hope to see you for the next video whenever and wherever that may be. Thanks guys, bye.